Today I built 25 draft class teams from NBA history and put them on a map to play NBA Imperialism. Originally, I was going to keep each team full of rookies, each player in their rookie form. Then I considered, well, why don't I just put each player into their prime? That might be more fun. Ultimately though, my third option, I settled on a compromise of sorts. I took the 11 best players from each draft class and put them on teams as rookies. Then I simulated 5 seasons into their career to let those rookies either develop or bust. Now, spoiler alert, most legends or star players, well, they still develop pretty nicely, as you'll see. The process of this was actually pretty fun. The full simulation, I made a video about it on my second channel. Check it out if you'd like. Like any other Imperialism video, I've got our 25 draft classes on a wheel, and we will spin this bad boy a bunch of times. Our first attacking team is going to be 2019. 2019, one of our most recent draft classes, sending them on the attack. They're heading mostly south. From their plot of land in Tennessee, the 2019 draft class will be heading to take on 1992, based in Florida. The 2019 draft class led by the top 2 picks in that draft, Ja Morant, a 95 overall, Zion close behind at a 94. It looks good. 1992, meanwhile, the Shaquille O'Neal draft. He is joined by Alonzo Mourning. Christian Laettner actually fulfilled his potential. That's a good-looking squad too. Unfortunately, while competitive, Shaq's squad lacked the depth to keep up with the 2019s. Diesel dropped an efficient 25 in a losing effort, while 3 players eclipsed 20 points for 2019 in a W. And the first move on our map is 2019 overtaking and eliminating 1992. And for this Imperialism video, I've decided no player stealing, nothing affecting these rosters. We're just going to see which draft class can go the distance. Our second matchup would feature our first old team, the 1970 draft class, taking on 1998. 1970 was basically the first draft class with a bunch of Hall of Famers in it in NBA history. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys didn't pan out in our sim. Dan Issel, Pete Maravich, not elite, meaning this really should be a blowout. For 1998, a draft featuring Dirk Nowitzki, Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, Mike Bibby. I mean, the list goes on and on. Of course, I nearly jinxed the 1998 draft class, as this game was uncomfortably close throughout. Eventually, though, led by 26 points from the truth, 1998 was able to take it. Our third matchup, another cross-generational one, with 2012 sent to take on 1987, dipping into the state of Texas. A matchup of generational first overall big men, Anthony Davis leading 2012, Dame Lillard, Brad Beal, Andre Drummond. It's a pretty good starting 5. Draymond there too. 1987 though, led by 99 overall David Robinson. He really developed. He's got Scottie Pippen, Reggie Miller. Oh, that's a heavyweight squad right there. Oh no, David Robinson 99 overall for what? They are down 9 late. Gonna need a miracle. D-Rob does get a bucket to go. A minute 15 left. And now that I'm remembering it, yes, a spoiler for the full video I made, David Robinson was winning MVPs left and right during these season sims. Makes sense, he's a 99. Derek McKee kicks it back to David Robinson. It's not over yet. Admiral gets another bucket. 2012 probably needs 1 bucket to seal this game. They've got Dame Lillard. You know what time it is. Damian Lillard. Nope. To the rim, misses a lay. Are we getting an insane comeback here? Scottie Pippen, he's got Reggie Miller on the other wing. Scottie inside Derek McKee. Chill out, Derek. No, Derek gets rejected by AD, and I think that's going to be the game. What a defensive play. Definitely a good battle. A 9-point win for 2012. They shot 58% from 3. Okay, yeah, that's how you win. 99 overall David Robinson was good. 26 points, filled up the stat sheet, but AD got the better of him. 29-10, 2 blocks, and the W. We'll keep track if it's a trend that continues. So far, though, the more recent draft class in each matchup has come out on the winning side. I mean, it's only 3 games in, though. In matchup number 4, we'd welcome in arguably the best draft class of all time, as 1999 was challenging 1996. 1999, always an interesting draft to look back on. No super duper stars, but a really balanced team chock full of mid-2000s all-stars. 1996, though, well, they do have those super duper stars chock full of Hall of Famers. Kobe, Ray, Iverson, Nash, and they basically all developed so well. Despite 1999 being a very deep and balanced roster and putting up a fight in this one, 1996 would eventually close it out in the 4th. Former Vancouver Grizzly, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, leading the way with 22 points. Already on to matchup number 5, we'd get our second oldest draft class, 1959, challenging 1985. Okay. I felt the need to include 1959 because of Wilt Chamberlain, but it's a pretty shallow roster around the Big Dipper. 1985 is no joke. Karl Malone, Chris Mullin, Patrick Ewing, the first overall pick. Yeah, that is a really good team. Oh my goodness, Wilt Chamberlain's greatness must be on display in this one, because 1959 is only down 3, just over a minute left. 1985 can very easily close this thing out. Wilt trying to go to work on Patrick Ewing. Oh no, Wilt throws it off Patrick Ewing's stomach. Chris Mullin back in transition, going to the rim, puts it up and misses. Okay. That is someone named Newman on the perimeter from Seinfeld. Newman, Seinfeld. Anyways, Wilt Chamberlain just missed the jump shot. I don't even know what I'm saying here. Terry Porter going to work at the point guard for 1985. A good slice to the rim. He finishes. They go up 5. And that is how this game would end. A nice fight by 1959. They were definitely undermanned, but they do come up short. Wilt Chamberlain 28, 9, 6, 1, 2. He did everything, but again, couldn't get the dub. We're eventually going to meet the 1984 draft class, often regarded as the best ever, but I can't lie to you, 1985, at least with our simulation, might just be better. Speaking of all-time great draft classes, arguably the best ever, 2018 was up next, taking on 2012 in their second appearance already. Yeah, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic, Trae Young. I mean, spoiler for my second channel video, this team was basically unbeatable. So let's see if that continues here. Well, very quickly, I had an answer. It would continue as 2018 was dominant wire to wire in this matchup. Jalen Brunson, one of their 9,000 All-NBA guards, he led the way with 23 points. I know we've got a stupidly long way to go in this video, so saying this kind of thing right now is just nonsense, but I don't really see how anyone's going to beat 2018. Yeah, but we'll find out, I'm sure. And just a few moments after I name dropped them, we would get the 1984 vaunted draft class up next, taking on 2013. And may I introduce to you the team that, well, maybe can beat 2018 and everyone else. 99 Michael Jordan, Akeem Olajuwon, Chuck Barkley, they all developed. That is a great team. 2013, meanwhile, I mean, they've got Giannis. That's good. Yeah, everything else, not great. I thought my disrespect of 2013 might spur them on to prove me wrong, and they did hang around, but eventually they were dispatched. 30 points from Michael Jordan as 1984 begins with a bang. I can't lie, 2013 might be the weakest of our modern era draft classes, at least off the top of my head. 1984, I mean, they've got a big target on their back now. We were welcoming all the heavyweights into the video as 2003 was spun next, sent to take on 1998 for their second appearance. I will say 2003, being unbiased, 99 Braun is cool, Melo, Wade, Bosch all developed. This team is super top heavy. They are not very deep. They might be in tough. Okay, never mind. I guess I don't know ball. 2003 is just fine. This game is technically not over. 1998 would need a bucket ASAP, then probably need to force a turnover. Paul Pierce getting 2 over LeBron James. I mean, this is a crazy high-scoring game. Obviously, 2003, they're big 4. I guess they can outscore any problems. Melo to the rim, draws contact, no whistle. Rafe LaFrance on the defense. Shot clock winding down. Dirk, he's gonna have to put up a 3. It's a fadeaway. Dirk Nowitzki misses. 2003 corrals the board, and that's going to be game. No free throws, no fouling either. Wow, and it was Chris Bosh. He saw the Raptors logo on the other side, and he went Super Saiyan. 2003 is 1-0 in the video. And we are potentially 1 or 2 wheel spins away from having 2003 take on 1984. They're pretty close in proximity, but we'll get there if we get there. For now, it was time to welcome in 2014, taking on the 2008 draft class. I like it. 2014, obviously, led by their bigs, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic. Look at Joel, a little better than Joker in this timeline. While on the flip side, 2008, led by their 2 point guards, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook. They've got some pretty serviceable bigs as well. This should be a good matchup. Oh, and indeed, it is a good matchup. Let's go. Just a shade under a minute left. It is a 2-point game. 2014 is down. Joel, Joker, Wiggins are out there with Marcus Smart. Zach LaVine, it'll be Wiggins, the Canadian, hoisting up a shot he probably shouldn't have taken, as they should be. It's going to be Michael Beasley from Kansas State going to work, kicks it out. Kevin Love up top, Russell Westbrook is going to shoot this possession. Wait, no, he's not. Pump fake into Kevin Love. Ugly possession that Kevin Love bails them out of. And Russell Westbrook steps to the line, makes a pair. No timeouts left for 2014 either. I guess they have enough time here. They don't need to put up a 3, but it would kind of be preferred. Marcus Smart to the wing. Man, they are going through Andrew Wiggins. Joker's up top, though, with a clean look. Kevin Love, if you sag off, well, you know the rest. And that was good timing, too, for 2014 because 9 seconds is enough to get a good shot off. They only needed 2. Andrew run. Oh my gosh, he took his sweet time. Marcus Smart for the win is going to rim out. I mean, he got a pretty good look. 2K, can we fix the urgency in the clutch, please? A good finish nonetheless. Derrick Rose led the way, 19 and 11. Really deep, balanced effort from 08. While 2014, a near triple-double from Joker. Joel, only 12 points. He kind of sold the bread there, I can't lie. Obviously, winning is the goal of this video, but that W comes with a side effect as 2008 now has a giant plot of land and a target on their back. As matchup number 10 in our video would rope in our oldest draft class, 1956. The only team south of them is 1985 making their return. We know about the greatness of 1985. 1956, a big three of Bill Russell, Elgin Baylor, Tom Heinsohn. Throw Sam Jones in there too. They aren't deep, but that is a lot of talent. The 1985 draft class, however, it was both deep and full of a lot of talent. Just two players on 1956 hit double-digit scoring as they got dismantled by 85. Our old head drafts are getting destroyed, which honestly is to be expected. They just don't have enough players. Next up, the wheel gave us our second appearance from 2018. They're traveling to take on 2011. Okay. The 2011 draft is really, really good. Could they upset 2018? Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of elite guards and wings. It also makes me really nostalgic for NBA 2K12. Does anyone else remember when that game dropped? All the rookies, when they were put in the game, had black arms, like completely black. It looked like they were wearing arm sleeves. It was some weird glitch because they were added to the game late because of the lockout. Is anyone as old as me to remember that? If you aren't, that makes me feel kind of sad. But speaking of which, NBA 2K26 is just around the corner. In fact, it might be out by the time you're seeing this. I've been making YouTube videos here on this channel since NBA 2K14, which is, that's like 12 years if my math is correct. It's such a blessing that I keep getting to do this and making a living off it. Like, it's insane. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the support for however long you have been watching my content. It's greatly appreciated. We're actually close to another milestone here on the channel, 300,000 subscribers. I feel like I never really asked for subscribers and it's weird to beg for them now, but it would be cool to hit 300,000 subscribers during 2K26. So if you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Anyways, back to the video. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. 2018. I mean, our only hope for them not winning is if they keep having to play. If they have to play like a bunch of games, then their odds of losing increases. Who's gonna beat them? They blow out 2011, who had a pretty good team. So yeah, they're 2-0 in the video now. It's not even like Shea or Luka is going crazy here. They just have so much depth. I mean, they've got too many guards. I don't know how. They're making the rotation work, dog. They are a heavyweight. Not even my nostalgic trip down memory lane could save the 2011 draft class. It's over. Another modern day heavyweight was up next. 2017 making their debut, taking on 2008 for their second appearance. The 2017 draft class led by Jason Tatum. De'Aaron Fox got to a 91 overall. Donovan Mitchell, bam, that's Lonzo Ball and Markelle Fultz. Both of them really developed. Okay, this team is good. Not sure why I was so surprised at that 2017 draft class roster, but indeed they were good. Russ and Rose weren't able to get on track for 08 as Tatum scored 21 points to lead 2017 to a win. And 2017 becomes our most recent team to acquire a big old target on their back. Look at all that land. A couple newcomers from the West Coast were up next. 2007 taking on our oldest team remaining, the 1960 draft class. 2007, the Kevin Durant draft. He's a 97 overall with Mike Conley, Marc Gasol, Greg Oden, an 84 overall. That's better than how his career turned out in real life. 1960, meanwhile, they've got a chance to be our first OG team advancing. Oscar Robertson and Jerry West is a pretty good dynamic duo, although again they aren't a very deep roster. Oh yes, Jay the Ball Knower is back. I spoke it into existence. A tight finish here, 1960 with possession down for under 2 minutes left. Oscar Robertson, a lane to the rim, gets fouled. That could have been an and one, man. I'll be honest, I don't know about everybody's shot tendencies. Obviously, 1960, they shouldn't be shooting threes, but hey, it's a team that's playing in the modern era, so if they do, I'm not going to get mad about it. Mike Conley back the other way for 2007. Oh, that's good help defense. The kick is to Lee Schaefer up top. Oscar is going to pull a three, and Oscar's going to bury it. Oh, he shot that thing confidently. Oh boy, 1960 shooting threes to win this game would be something. Hey, Mike Conley, do you want to let Kevin Durant touch the ball here? Nope, you're just going to spin inside and get blocked for a second straight possession. They are letting Oscar Robertson, their leader, touch the ball. Every offensive, this is what you got to do. Oscar with the turnaround from the post. Kevin Durant should be touching the ball every possession, and he's not. Man, that is tough. Mike Conley with some space. He's gonna put it up and miss. Wow. Mike Conley just shot 2007 out of this game. A bucket from 1960 though, and it's game over. 2007. I can't. Oh, why are you reaching, Joakim? That's actually so anticlimactic. He puts Oscar on the line. Okay, Oscar, are you really gonna choke from the free throw line? One free throw probably puts this game away. 2007 does have a timeout, so you never know. They're gonna burn it here. This should be Kevin Durant's chance to actually get the ball and take a shot. He's gonna go to the corner. The inbounds will go to him, and he'll shoot a three. Watch this. There it is. It goes to the corner. Inbound goes to him. Oh, he doesn't shoot a three though. Why not? He kicks it to Al Horford. Okay. All right, Kevin Durant. Maybe you're the problem. We are just over the midway point in this video. 13 draft classes down. 12 still remain. A handful we have yet to see, including the most recent draft class in NBA history, 2025, and they'd be taking on 2003. Okay. Oh, baby. The 2025 draft class might be coming for blood. Cooper Flagg leads the way. 95 overall. Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, Trey Johnson. Yep, basically everybody panned out in their career. I did debate whether or not to include 2025 because obviously all these players are just user generated by the community. Their potentials are all very high, but even though we haven't seen them in an NBA game yet, I figured why not? Let's let it fly. Let's see if they go on a run. Oh wow, 2025. I knew they were going to be too good. They are right in this game. But 2003, I might have been sleeping on them earlier. I called them super top heavy, which is true, but when that includes LeBron James, they might just be okay. That was LeBron working past Cooper Flagg with the spin move and bucket. That's history right there. Do you understand? Chris Kaman playing good defense. I mean, sure, I didn't think 2003, I thought with someone like Chris Kaman starting at center, that might be a big weakness, but if he can get stops for them, LeBron into a mid-range jumper. Oh, of course, LeBron can't shoot. We all know that. I'm kidding. Chris Bosh on the glass. Maluak and Ace Bailey playing a little catch. Ace misses, and Maluak somehow didn't grab that board. Carmelo Anthony coming off some screens, doesn't shoot it. Chris Kaman's gonna put up a three. Chris Kaman. I mean, I had full confidence in him starting at center for 2003. Ignore everything else I said. What a game. What a finish. 2025. I was worried they might wreck this video, make a big run through it, but no, they lose immediately. Oh my goodness. A huge matchup was up next, as in basically half the real estate on our map. 2017 versus 2018. Yeah, this is a big one. A gigantic matchup on our map and a gigantic turn of events in this video as the 2017 draft class went on the road and jumped out to a massive 39-point first half lead. They never looked back from there as Tatum scored 31 points. Fox, Bam, Lonzo all went over 20. I mean, what a performance. And just like that, a huge amount of territory changes hands as 2018, my pick to win this video, is eliminated. And speaking of picks, if you want to make some of your own for the upcoming NBA season or the NFL season or college football or literally any sport, Underdog has you covered. I'm sure you've heard the spiel from other creators by now, but if you use my code JCAN with the link down below and play $5, Underdog will give you $50 as a bonus right now. That's like a really good deal. I would never pressure anybody, so please don't feel pressured, but if you've been considering signing up for Underdog in the past, my link is down below and it helps my channel out. With just 10 teams remaining on our map and wheel, 1984 was finally back up and they were sent to challenge 2019, who we also haven't seen in a minute. Oh, okay. All right, 1984, I see you. After 2018 loss, I thought maybe we'd get the two heavyweights losing in back-to-back games. I know they just blew them out. They did a 2019, but this game was close for a little while. Anyways, 1984 does win. Oh my goodness, Charles Barkley had 44 points. Wow. Yeah. If Michael Jordan doesn't even have to lead them in score, they're a problem. They are a problem. In our next matchup, we'd finally get the debut of Steph Curry's 2009 draft class. Unfortunately, they've got 1996 on deck. In addition to the greatest shooter of all time developing to a 98, the 09 draft has James Harden, Blake Griffin, DeMar DeRozan. It kind of falls off a bit, but that's a solid squad. Oh my goodness, Steph Curry masterclass? Question mark. I didn't look at the box scores, but 2009 is up on Kobe. You need to be clutch right here. Driving in at James Harden. Kind of threw up a terrible shot, but it went in. Oh, James Harden has Big Z on him. Why is he passing it up? Oh, because Blake has Kobe in the post. Oh my word, Steph Curry's wide open. The double team came and Steph makes them pay. Insane decision by Allen Iverson right there. Don't you know the rules? You got to surrender it to there. Steph ties the game. Kobe driving into the teeth of the defense. James Harden doing a pretty good job. Sharif hoisting up a three. The man, wow, why did he do that? 2009 corrals the rebound. Blake Blake, put it up. Oh my word, he was wide. Steph's wide open. Okay, everybody chill. Everybody chill. Steph Curry's wide open again.
That's a three. Bang!
1996 does not know who they're playing. That is insane. They need a 3 to tie. They've got Ray Allen.
His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game!
Smacks it. Yo, a certified hood classic. Steph, a full court 3. If that would have gone in, I wouldn't have even been surprised. Wow, what a shot by Ray to tie the game. Dog, I mean, obviously Steph was clutch there. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. The 2 threes he hit, 1996, Allen Iverson, they left him literally naked. Like, those were warm-up jumpers. Ray Allen, he hit a contested fadeaway 3, but I mean, crazy. What a finish. Best game of the video. Steph is going to lob to Blake in the first possession of OT. I mean, we love to see it. I mean, I don't want to miss out on the hoops. Ray Allen coming off a screen did not get separation. Dude, Sharif has the green light, and I'm not sure why. 1996 is leaving Steve Nash on the bench. I think Stephon Marbury, too. Who else do they got there? DeMar gets a bucket. Dude, 2009, I think they deserve to win this game. I mean, Ray Allen hit a miracle shot at the end of regulation. They should have closed this thing out already. Unless 1996 gets some heroics here from Kobe, I don't know. Allen Iverson's doing nothing. They can't defend. Kobe's shooting a fadeaway 3. It might be over. If we see a bucket here for, oh my gosh, it's over. That was Taj Gibson running the floor. Wow, 2009. Unless we see a miracle here in the Simcast menu from 1996, I do think it's game over. And look at 2009 go. They do pull off the upset. Kobe had 24. Allen Iverson 21. Steve Nash only played 20 minutes. Pedro was buried on the bench. I don't know about having Sharif out there. He was gunning. Meanwhile, for 2009, 25-9 for Steph. He was crazy efficient. He was crazy clutch. Yeah, I was sleeping on this team. I'll admit it. 2009 handles business. I'll be honest, I did not see that coming, and 1996 is gone. Now just 8 teams remaining. We'd get the debut of 2023, pressing 2003 back into action. The 2023 draft actually didn't develop that well in this timeline. Obviously, Wemby's amazing in 98. Brandon Miller in 93. The Thompsons look good. Okay, you know what? Now that I'm reading it, that is a pretty good roster. Oh no, and look at what that 2023 draft class is doing. They are, unless we get another miracle finish, about to upset, take down the 2003 draft class. I mean, I don't know if you'd call it an upset. Obviously, 2003, widely regarded as one of the greatest of all time. Oh my, look at Wemby. Look at what, speaking of GOATs, that's Wemby right there. The kick is to Carmelo Anthony. He's wide open. Yeah, that's going to be game. That's going to be game. 2003, you had a good run, but the 2023 draft class developed better than I thought at first glance, and they come in and they win pretty decisively. I mean, better late than never. A new contender has arrived in this video, the 2023 draft class. The ultimate contender thus far in the video, though, 2017, and all their land, they were back up, challenging 1960. Oh no, a challenge 2017 was ill-equipped for? As once again, unless we get a miracle here, I think it's game over. Lauri Markkanen operating for 2017. 1 minute left. I mean, they cannot have an empty possession. It's that simple. Oh, a near steal for 1960. Bam inside. He should have kicked that out. He should have kicked that out. Oscar came in on the glass. Wow. The double teams are coming from 2017. It's into Oscar Robertson. An easy floater. Another kind of crazy result. And you know the deal. 1960 now becomes the biggest target on the map with just 6 teams remaining. And at long last, we'd get our last team making their debut. 2010 heading to take on 2023. The 2010 draft class is the one that gives me the most old man nostalgia because, of course, it was a draft class featured in NBA 2K11, the greatest 2K of all time. Yes, I said it. Unfortunately, my memory of replaying the 2K11 draft combine a zillion times, it didn't help the 2010 draft class. 24-9 from Wemby in a blowout victory. Just 5 draft classes remained after that elimination. 2009 was spun, and really there's only one team they could play, 1960. Another look at the 2 starting lineups that will be facing off here, Oscar and Jerry West with Lenny Wilkins off the bench, Steph, James Harden. Honestly, these 2 teams are pretty evenly matched on paper and evenly matched in game. Dude, 1960 has the secret sauce. I don't know what it is. They have 2 players willing to shoot a 3, and apparently that's helpful for them. They might win this game. 2009 is going to need another miraculous comeback. He's isolating on Oscar Robertson. Is Steph getting to the rim? Oh my word, that's That's a tough hoop. Jerry West now on the other end, kicks it out. Oh my goodness, Oscar Robertson's wide open. He's wide open. Steph, what are you doing? I'm rooting for 2009. I don't understand how 1960 is doing this. I mean, Oscar Robertson was wide open. Does 2009 have a tying bucket in them? Or can they cut it to one? DeMar driving inside. Lot of contact. Nope. And he misses. Yep. This is happening, people. As soon as I saw that two players, it's only two, Oscar and Lenny Wilkins off the bench, but specifically Oscar, as soon as I saw him with a three-point tendency, I knew it was over. 1960, like these old dudes simulate so well, especially when they're able to shoot threes. Steph, you really need a three. Signature gather, that's a 2, and he missed it. I mean, sure. Okay, whatever. Oscar wasn't even insane. 8 of 16 shooting, 4 of 8 from 3, 25 points. He usually puts up way bigger numbers than that. What happened 2009? Steph only 19 points. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. They've got the secret stuff as we're down to the final 4 draft classes on our map, and just one of them is from the 21st century. Would you look at that? And that lone modern era team would be pressed into action as the wheel spun 1985. Only one team they can literally play. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm rooting for 2023, our modern era squad, a full 90 plus starting 5. Man, 1985 though, they're so good. Wow, but I was apparently worried for nothing. 2023 got out to an early big lead and was able to coast pretty comfortably to victory in the second half. Chris Mullin had 32 points for 1985, but Wemby and both Thompson twins cleared 20 points in a win. And as 1985 gets eliminated from the map, we are down to our final 3 draft classes, and it's 3 decades of NBA history represented: 1960, 1984, and 2023. I love the diversity. One team is going to get to skip through to the championship final of our video. It's not going to be 1960. Actually, we don't even need to spin the compass. Only one team by way of our map that 1960 can play. 2023 gets to skip through, as mentioned. 1960, 1984 got to do battle. 1960 has made it to this point pretty surprisingly, at least in my opinion, but there's something to be said for when you aren't as deep a team. Oscar, Jerry, they get all the shots in the world, so it seems to help in the simulation. But come on paper, look how good 1984 is. Mike, Akeem, Chuck, John, I mean, like, it should not be a close game, but 1960 seems to have some magic. Dude, seriously, I don't know how else to explain it other than magic. They are in every single game they've played. Oh my word, you just can't get rid of this team. 1984 is up 5 though, minute and a half left. I think they're gonna win this game, but you never know. Oscar kicking the ball out. He can shoot threes. We've seen him hit some big ones. He's driving inside on Stockton. He throws the ball away. Mike with the steal, getting inside. Okay, this is ugly. This is really ugly. Mike gets blocked. Yep, that was bad. At the very least, he killed some time here. Another stop from 1984, and they might be in the clear. Charles Barkley on the block. This is just terrible hoops right now. Back in transition, Jerome Kersey gonna kick over to Michael Jordan. He's gonna kill some clock. He's gonna drive at Jerry West. He's gonna spin off him and spin for the dunk. That was an exclamation point by Michael Jeffrey Jordan. As 1960's run in this video is over, Jerry West 33 points. Finally, Oscar Robertson was bottled up at least a little bit, while Michael Jordan 24, 8 and 10, an efficient night shooting. Man, can you beat this draft class? Well, we're about to get an answer, as there's only one other draft class with a chance to beat 1984 right here, right now. 2023. We will spin our wheel one more time. Whoever this lands on will get home court advantage in the championship final of our video, and the young guys get it. We just saw the 1984 draft class. Here's their competitor in the final. 2023, Wemby leads the way. Brandon Miller. This team is long. They've got defense. Scoot Henderson worked out. They have balance. Yeah, I don't know. You have like 5 seconds to drop me a prediction down below. Who wins this championship final? I mean, both teams have been dominant too in the simulation. I have no clue how this goes. With home court advantage, I expected 2023 to get out to an early lead. Instead, Michael Jordan dropped 12 first quarter points as 1984 weathered the storm nicely. The second quarter, however, it belonged to the young guys. Mike was up to 20 points in the half, but Wemby was going bar for bar, up to 16 points of his own as 2023 took a 9-point lead. The third quarter was basically a stalemate as Hakeem gave 1984 a solid second scoring option. We had a 3-point game entering the fourth quarter, and jumping in, it's a 2-point game now with just over 2 minutes left. Let's go. This is what I always want. Epic finish. to an epic video. Jerome Kersey, he's not a three-point shooter, but he smacked that with confidence. My guy is isolating on the perimeter on Hakeem Olajuwon, pulls up mid-range jumper. He missed it. Which team can execute offense in the clutch is the question. 1984 got a great look last possession. Here comes Charles Barkley up top. Timeout. What? Nope. 3 in the key. All right, that was random. That could be costly too. Every possession matters so much, especially if 2023 can answer with the score here on this bonus possession. Scoot Henderson pulling up for 3. I did not like that, my guy. They were unable to capitalize. Now 1984. Can you execute this time down? Michael Jordan isolating on one of the Thompson twins. They're both on the court. I don't know which one is which. He cuts Michael off, whichever one that was. Jerome Kersey on the drive into Thompson. Nah, my guy's an all-world defender, and there's 2 of them on the court. Here comes the other Thompson pulling up from the elbow. I don't even know who it is. It's fine. He got a bucket. Azar with the stop, Amen with the bucket, or vice versa. We will really never know. Again, playing defense is one of the Thompson twins. Wemby on the help. Michael Jordan finishes and 1. You've got to be kidding me. Brandon Miller, the second scorer on this team behind Wemby. He needs a bucket here. In front of his Charlotte hometown faithful, he pulls up Brandon Miller. With the 3, he got that foot behind the line. Under 30 seconds left. Does 1984 go quick for the 2-for-1? They do not. They want to get a good shot. Michael Jordan driving into traffic. I don't like it. One of the Thompson twins. Does he get revenge? No, he fouls Michael Jordan again. That's crazy. Michael Jordan foul baiting in the clutch. What in the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going on? He makes the first free throw to tie the game. 21 seconds left. Huge free throw right now. Michael Jordan does not choke at the line. 2023 final timeout burn. They are down 1. The and 1 Michael Jordan just hit. I'm cool with it. That was an awesome bucket. He's great. Whatever. 2 free throws. Is that really going to win this video? That's so boring. Will Scoot Henderson and the 2023 draft class hold for final shot? No, Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller. Oh, he was wide open. I don't even hate that he shot that. And you know what? It's better that he shot quick because no matter what happens here with John Stockton, 9.5 seconds is enough time for 2023 to get up the court. I know 2K likes to lollygag. John Stockton hits them both. Here you go. You've got 10 seconds to find a good look from 3. Will it be Brandon Miller once again for 2023? Yes, from the wing. Hand down, man down. Brandon misses it. No. He hit such a clutch shot moments ago to give 2023 a lead just momentarily. After that, however, 2 pretty good looks at what could have been a game-winning, then game-tying 3. Brandon Miller missed them both. Wemby didn't get a touch in the clutch. And after a crazy journey in this video, it is indeed the 1984 draft class that walks away as champions. It is arguably the GOAT draft class, so I guess that checks out. Let me know what you thought of this video down below. I had a bunch of fun making this roster, this setup, simulating the seasons. Again, video on my second channel. And this Imperialism, I mean, what a banger. What a great way to end 2K25.